for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter, and I'm with the man I always call the champ, Dory Funk Jr.
Hey, what a pleasure to be on video on OneWrestling.com.
Yeah, we have you on type all the time, but rarely on video.
It's really a privilege for me to have the opportunity to speak directly to all the fans that depend on OneWrestling.com for all their information on professional wrestling.
Well, thank you, and also all the fans keep up with Bang Wrestling right here.
Right
and
through OneWrestling.com, sure.
Yeah. Now, tonight, you were here at the Hall of Heroes in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tell us about your experience here tonight.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all the wrestling fans who came out and gave their support and have supported me for so long in professional wrestling. I'd like to thank Greg Price. I think he did a tremendous job.
Now, Greg Price, of course, is the promoter here at NWA Legends. He's the man that put this whole convention together.
And it's getting better and better every year.
Yeah, yeah.
And to all the OneWrestling.com fans that are out there, I'd like to thank them for all their support for so many years.
When you look back at all the changes that have gone on in the business, people keep saying, you know, this doesn't work, this is negative. What are the positives about today's wrestling business?
Well, the positives are that the wrestling fans are getting such a performance through the wrestling companies and through the performance of the wrestlers. Our athletes today, they're doing different things. Wrestling changes. I think television is responsible for a lot of the changes in professional wrestling.
Of course.
I think
ratings dictate everything, don't they?
a more centralized television than we had in the old days has changed things. And I really think that people are seeing some really great athletes. It's different, but it's still, I think wrestling's the greatest show on earth.
Now, when we go back to the beginnings of what makes a wrestler, of course, that's the training camp, and of course you're still training wrestlers down in Florida. Tell us about tell us all about the Dory Funk method of training.
Well, the Dory Funk method of training begins with safety. Make sure that the kids are safe when they're inexperienced, when they start, and they know how to protect themselves and take care of themselves. That's the first thing we stress at the Funkin' Conservatory. In-ring performance is the second thing that we stress at the Funkin' Conservatory. And the other one, and some promoters say it's 50% of the product, is television. And we do television. We use it in our training every day. And we use television extensively in production of our Bang TV television show.
Yeah. What a great name, by the way, for a TV show.
Thank you. Okay. Marty came up with the name, and she is our...
Now, in case you don't know who Marty is.
Oh, she's my wife.
I know, and she's behind the camera right now, too.
She came up with the name, and she is the producer of Bang TV on the Internet.
Okay, all right. And if people want to get into pro wrestling, and they're saying, boy, Dory Funk Jr. would be a hell of a trainer for me, where do they go?
The Funkin' Conservatory, www.dory-funk.com. And at the Funkin' Conservatory, we do market our product, professional wrestling, and we'll get you out there.
Okay, now, the last question I ask every wrestler that comes on OneWrestling.com, what are, and it could be current or past, the 5 deadliest submission moves in pro wrestling? Doesn't have to be in any particular order.
Sleeper hold is number 1.
Okay.
Also, it's a very dangerous hold. Spinning toe hold. Number 2.
Made famous by both Dory and Terry Funk.
Right.
Okay.
And Dory Funk Sr. also.
Yes.
He's the one that showed Terry and myself how to develop it.
Okay.
Dangerous holds, I would say.
Number 3.
The ankle lock.
The ankle lock. Okay.
Kurt Angle,
right.
One of the wrestlers that I had the privilege of training.
Yes.
A fabulous athlete. Another one.
Number 4.
Number 4, any kind of chokehold, and especially since we're looking for a different one, applied with the legs.
Okay.
They have what they call the triangle choke, and anytime that you cut off the blood flow to the brain, it's really a dangerous hold.
All right. And finally, number 5.
Well, it's one that I like and I use it all the time. I think it'd be can give a wrestler a great advantage if he really knows how to do it. It's simple. It's just a crossface and apply the pressure.
The crossface. Okay. All right. A simple move, but very effective.
Very effective.
All right. Dory Jr., I want to thank you so much for being here on OneWrestling.com, and also fans are watching this on YouTube as well, and we want to thank you for being here. You are a class individual, and we want to really thank you for being here.
You are a class individual, and you represent a class company on OneWrestling.com.
Well, thank you very much. Bill Apter and Dory Funk Jr., and we'll see you at the matches.